We are in Kyoto and we are looking for some food to eat. So we're just going to walk and see if there's anything that we like. Yeah? Let's go. Look at all the cherry blossoms! Look at how pretty they are! Wow. This is the best time to come to Japan, when all the flowers are in full bloom and you can just walk on and enjoy it. A lot of people are eating around it and sitting just under the cherry blossoms. It's quite stunning. Alright, we are at the Kyoto station and we are waiting for our Urban Adventures tour to start, which is going to be in about 3 to 4 minutes. We're just waiting for everyone to arrive and then we're going to start doing a walking tour and check out all the hot spots that they have to show us.
We are on a half-day tour in Kyoto, and we're heading to the Inafumi, the red shrine, the iconic red shrine. So, let's go.
We are jumping on the JR train to our first destination. So excited because I have no idea where we're going.
Mother who lost her child in there.
pretty, and there's so many people.
Ya está, no te quejes.
Yeah, this is nothing. This is okay. This is not bad at all.
So cool. We don't have tea houses here, but we have restaurants that are extremely expensive. Kind of like what you said for the tea house down here.
So our amazing check-in guy for our hostel in Kyoto, in Gion, recommended that we try out this cute little ramen shop called Janomeya, something like that. It's right off of one of the larger streets on the side street, past a little river, over a bridge, through a dark alley, and you'll find it. So here we are, and we are about to receive our noodles. Yay!
Good morning, it's 6 a.m. in Kyoto, Japan. We are in the Gion district, which is where we're staying. Gion is the epicenter of everything you ever wanted from Kyoto. They're everything from cultural experiences to watching a geisha performance to having a drink or a karaoke bar in the Gion district.
And Kabuki Theater.
Or Kabuki Theater, or restaurants, or late night supper. Everything can be found in the Gion district, which is really for what they're known for, the nightlife. They're so centrally located. There are, I think, 3-4 different subways and 5 different malls sitting on top of the subways. So it is the absolute most convenient place to stay, and this is the place to be.
We are on our way to the Fushimi Inari Taisha, which is Japan's most iconic 1,000 red gates. Let's go check it out before everyone else gets there.
Right, if not, you see what's gonna happen like this. Let's go. Wow, you can hardly believe this is what it is without the people, because it was absolute madhouse on the street yesterday.
You couldn't even walk.
Right.
Because there were so many people pushed up against each other trying to either grab food or just look at all the stuff. Ah!
Can we do one of these?
We are walking and going to climb this mountain and walk through all 1,000 gates. So cool. Just so you know, these are all purchased by people. On the opposite side, as you can see, there are other people's names who bought them. So even you can have one too.
This is what we call in our native language as 北霜, which is climbing mountains. We're definitely counting the steps.
We are maybe halfway.
I think only 1/4.
No, I think halfway. And we're just taking a little break sitting here.
We've been hiking for 40 minutes now. And so just in case if you want to plan to climb up the entire summit of the Fushimi Inari 1,000 gates, it will take you about 1.5 to 2 hours. So we're sitting right now at the crossroad spot. There were like 4 different paths. There's one path that probably leads you up in about 20-30 minutes, is like the shortcut. And then there's a longer path which is more scenic and obviously more gates to walk past. We haven't decided what we want to do yet. We're just taking a break because this is definitely advanced level in terms of hiking because there are a lot of steps and it's elevated. So the air here is thinner, but the view is also absolutely amazing.
We are still walking to the summit. It's a long ways away, but make sure you give yourself at least 2 hours to do the whole thing. If you want to stop, take a break, get a little water, it's highly recommended. As you get up here, it's a little bit colder than down there, but we're just gonna keep walking. There are so many beautiful spots to appreciate, but we're really trying to just get to the top. You're really climbing like some steep steps, and then you're going down some slopes and going back up again. Here we are at the top of Mount Inari. There are some beautiful shrines up here, and as you can see, a little shop. I recommend that you don't sit here because a lot of people come up here throughout the day, but it is very beautiful. It's so peaceful and quiet, and it's a great place to do some prayer and some self-meditation and reflection. So enjoy.
These are the famous vermilion red torii gates. So these gates are erected based on the donations you make to the shrine. Easily for ones these big cost about 100K, and then they would put your names on the gates in honor of your donation to the temple or the shrine. For a traditional shrine, they usually only have 1 or 2. So in Japanese culture, when you walk past these giant or massive torii gates, you make a wish, and they symbolizes prosperity, joy, and wealth. So whenever you walk past one, you do make a wish and it will eventually come true. So that's based on Japanese culture. But here in the Inari Fushimi, there are more than 1,000 because this shrine is really prosperous for the location of its land, for the rich rice and all the sake they made out of it. So a lot of companies and a lot of people come here to make donations to this shrine for the prosperity that they had. So in return, all these shrines are erected up into the mountains, which eventually create these paths, which is really awesome. And eventually, like, you can make up this trek to enjoy the massive, like, beauty of all the torii gates clustered together up the mountains. So if you want one of these torii gates for yourself, easily with 4,000 US dollars, you can have a small one. But if you want something more, you know, flashy, it can go up to 100,000. But if you're not like in that range, you can also make a small donation for up to 12,000 yen, and they will hang a small little torii gate on one of these historical shrines in honor of your name for your donation.